every major company reducing office space from 2020 to 2022. I was shocked when I looked at this. Now, this author of the article included every company reducing office space since March 2020. The minimum number of employees were set at 1,000, so they were highlighting well-known companies only. So here are some of the major companies that are reducing office space. Comcast decided to close and sublease a 150,000 square foot office building it used as a call center. Now, Comcast, you know you need those call centers. When I call and I have a problem, I got to sit there for an hour to figure out what's going on with my internet. So bad move. You need to call them and say, hey, listen, we made a mistake. We need that call center back because we got too many customers getting on the phone trying to reach us. So please get that space back because you need it. Okay, so all joking aside, since the start of the pandemic, their Newark-based employees successfully shifted to virtual positions. And as a result, they made the decision to close the facility. So they kind of show why they did that. And I get the shift to virtual positions. And for a call center, it makes a lot of sense. I understand that. So I take back what I said. I was only joking. I was just joking. So Chevron has disclosed that it plans to sell 92-acre headquarter campus in San Ramon, seek smaller office space in the city, and move some employees to Houston. The oil and gas market is brilliant at keeping things really, really tight. So anytime these companies see an opportunity to just make sure they're lowering expenses, we see them doing that. I'm thankful that Houston gets the benefit because this is a great city, and anything that brings more people here, I'm all for. The only thing that would make me happier, Chevron, is if you had used me. That would have been nice. But I'm glad that you're bringing people to Houston. Good job. So clear result, Texas energy firm, they're embracing hybrid work. Voya Financial, downsizing 148,000 square feet to 37,000 square feet of space. Wow, that is a huge decrease in space. I wonder what's going on over there. Many of you may not be touring office buildings on a daily basis. That's part of my job. But I am shocked when I walk into some of these office buildings. Maybe you see this in your building as well. When you look to your left and to your right, you're like, where's everybody? Where's my neighbors? Where'd they go? Why did they downsize half their space? Who's getting good deals out there? Should I stay where I'm at? Should I ask for more from the landlord? Because if I have to stay here, my tenancy should be worth more, right? Those are scary conversations if you're a landlord. Centene, they're going to terminate leases in 2 of their office buildings in St. Louis. Ongoing efforts to shed half its office space. So JP Morgan's cutting its commercial footprint by 400,000 square feet. Wells Fargo reduced their commercial space by 600,000 square feet last year. Wow. Salesforce, great company, canceled its footprint to the tune of a 325,000 square foot lease. These are not small spaces. These are spaces that when you vacate a market and you have a footprint this size, you are decimating that local submarket because all of that space is now available. What that does for that landlord and everyone around there is like, oh no, we got a couple 100,000 square feet available here. So that landlord is going to be fighting to get good tenants. Where are they going to get it from? So now there's a reshuffling of space because all of those tenants that were currently in there, they're thinking, well, what are you going to give me now? What kind of concessions? What incentives am I going to get? Right? So we don't have a lot of new inventory being built. So whenever you see a big Salesforce-like company just move, you got to figure out what's going to happen and what's going on. And those are conversations I love to have because if you're not talking about these moves in context of the properties you're looking at, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Let's keep moving. Dropbox, 400,000 square feet in San Francisco. Wow. Pinterest, 490,000 square feet in San Francisco. So Pinterest execs cited the advantages of a more distributed workforce and the ability to hire more people with a wider range of backgrounds and experiences as key drivers in the decision. That's very interesting because Pinterest is a tech company, and most of the tech companies that I'm seeing and tracking right now, they are trying to bring people in to increase collaboration. Uber has 116,000 square feet of office space up for sublease in Dallas. Interesting. So they're also trying to shed space in Chicago and San Francisco. So Uber dropping 116,000 square feet in Dallas is really interesting because the sublease market, I said this in my third quarter report, be sure to follow the link in the description to get a hold of that. But we have more sublease space available in the market than I've ever seen before. That's also problematic for landlords because it's hurting what they're able to do in terms of what rents they can command. Allstate has reached an agreement to sell its longtime Northbrook headquarters for $232 million to an industrial developer that plans to turn the corporate campus into a massive logistics facility. Allstate is selling the property as employees have more choice about where they work, and many are choosing to work from home. Insurance companies are getting hit from both sides here. With inflation being what it is, the cost of Allstate doing business has gone up exponentially. I have some clients that are Allstate agents, and they're telling me looking for office space, and they're telling me the cost of covering deductibles and covering accidents has gone up because the cost of parts and the cost of cars has just skyrocketed. So they're slowly increasing deductibles, and they're finding every way possible to decrease cost. They're also seeing, as Allstate agents are concerned, fewer and fewer people coming in. Most of their business is done remotely as well. So not only is Allstate corporate shedding their footprint, Allstate agents are also reducing their footprint as well. And as a special thanks for making it to the end of this video, I have a submarket report for you. So if you're in the Woodlands, if you're downtown, if you're in Sugarland, Pearland, you name it, just type report in the comment section. I will send you a submarket report so you can take a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods. All right, insiders, that's all I got this week, but thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.